So Shar Harata and Orchot Tzadikim is the gate of regret. What is regret? Regret is when Oseh Adam Davar v'chozer bo mitnahem al ma'aseh. He did something and then he wishes he never did that. He says it's very valuable to have harata li'inyan teshuvah. Whoever does teshuvah, meaning I regret that I did a sin. So much so powerful as a regret. The Farshim explained that's what makes it that your sin gets erased. Hashem makes it that however you feel about it, it makes it in the past, it's gone. Or it can make it to a mitzvah, right? If you do tshuva from ahava, so all those donot turn into mitzvot. But a person who's tohel rishonot, the other way, right? The other way. If a person feels bad that he did mitzvot, he says, why did I go to shiur? Why did I give tzedakah? For what? And he feels regret, chaz v'shalom, he loses all those mitzvot.
Why did I help this guy?
Yeah, so the regret is so powerful, it can even erase the mitzvot he did, right? So for teshuvah, it's important to have harata. He says that it's impossible to do teshuvah without harata. Harata, you have to understand, is hard. It's very hard to do it because a person says, I regret doing the sin. You don't really regret it. Okay, you know it's wrong, but listen, I went yesterday, I had a good time, I did avirah, I enjoyed it. What do you mean I regret it? You don't regret it, you had a good time. It means you really feel bad. It wasn't worth it. I don't care. It wasn't worth it doing all that avirah. How much I damaged my neshama, it wasn't even worth it to do that avirah. And for 5 minutes, I sold my neshama for what? So therefore, he regrets it. That's really what a person is supposed to do. Really feel it, not just say it. He says, for example, the mashal. He says, "Eved avdoz sarach alav v'kesh mechila met hamelech." Servant, he did something bad to the king. He offended the king, and he asked for forgiveness. He says, and he goes and he says, forgive me, I feel bad. So the king says, let me see if you really feel bad. How? If you can do it again. Some people, they say sorry, and then they do it again. Sorry means you don't do it again. Every day the guy bumps into you. Oh, I'm sorry. And the next day, he bumps into you. Sorry. Okay, it's already so many times you pass by, you bump into me, or you do it on purpose? I don't understand. You say sorry, it means you feel bad. Next time you're going to go extra, a little bit to the other side, so you don't bump into me. From you bumping into me, it means you want something, there's something bothering you, there's something you're trying to do to me. HaKadosh Baruch Hu also is the same way. If we do harata, that means that we really don't want to do it. It's going to be harder next time to fall. And some people, they do averot, and they fall, and they do teshuvah, and they fall again. So we have to see, it was the real charata. Some people say, he pray, he goes mikvah, and the next day he goes and I'm going to do avirah again, right? But some people, I don't want to do the avirah. He falls, he says, no, it's not good, I fell, I have to do teshuvah. And now, it doesn't the next day fall again. And maybe in a week from now he falls, maybe in 2 weeks from now he falls. The charata, the regret made him that now there's a delay. Now it wasn't so easy for him to fall again. So therefore he says that a person who has real charata, it's going to be harder to fall next time. It's going to make it that you're not going to easily do it again, because that's what the charata means. You say sorry and you try not to do it again, and you really feel bad, and it's going to take longer to do it. But a person who does it right away, he didn't really have charata, he didn't really have regret. He says, imagine you steal, right? He steals from the king, and he feels bad, and he asks every day to the king, I'm sorry, I stole from your money, from your treasury, forgive me. And he does it again. En safek shezeh gazlan marbe alav rogez hamelech v'akad shat mechila. Imagine he steals, he goes to the king, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Okay, I trust you. Then he steals again. What do you think is going to happen when he asks him for forgiveness? You ask him for forgiveness? Chutzpan, how dare you? I'd rather you not talk to me. I'd rather you not say, forgive me. I'll kick you out of the castle and never want to see you again. You want to ask me again forgiveness? You think I'm a fool? Blind man loses a stick once, not twice, right? So therefore, it's a bigger chutzpah when a person prays and asks for forgiveness when he doesn't take it serious. Person thinks, I do teshuvah, as long as I punch my heart, I go to the mikvah, give some tzedakah, Hashem's going to leave me alone. He's not going to be upset with me. No, what do you mean? Every time now that you ask and pray and do teshuvah, pretending, you're making the king even worse, even more chutzpah. So a person has to know his prayer will not be accepted like that. He has to go and do real teshuvah, real regret, and then his prayer will be accepted. However, somebody who does something good and regrets it afterwards, This is a very bad character trait. In order that you should not regret the good things you did, and then don't lose the reward. Let's say a person, he comes to you tzedakah, right? Some of these balei tzedakah, they're chutzpanim, right? You go and you give him $1, $5. He says, that's it? Why you give $1? Come on. Give what? I'm giving you all amaba. You have to take care of me. So you tell him, listen, that's all I have. Take your $5. I don't need your $5. So you say, wow, this guy a big chutzpah. And he says, I regret giving you $5. I don't want to give people like you tzedakah. He regrets giving tzedakah. He says, all these collectors, why did I give tzedakah? Look how they behave. So he regrets all the times he gives tzedakah. Haz v'shalom. It's very bad. Don't give. That's a test. It's a hara. So what? This guy is not a good guy. So what? All tzedakah in general is not good. There's people who really need tzedakah. Even if this guy, he told you $5, why give me $5? He took the $5, but he asked you, why didn't you give me $100? So you shouldn't regret for the $5. Why should you lose the reward for the $5? This guy's testing you. Hashem sent this guy to test you to see if you're going to regret and let your emotions ruin the mitzvah for you. Because the Yitzhak wants you to get upset and not get reward from the mitzvah. So he sends you somebody like this. And a person has to be careful to say, no, I did it whether the guy tells me good, whether the guy tells me bad. I did it not for him. I did it for Hashem. Therefore, I have nothing to, I don't care what this guy says. Okay, he ticked me off, he didn't tick me off. I have to accept it from Hashem, be humble. This is kapara that he made me uncomfortable, but I did it for Hashem no matter what. Because if you go regret it, Haz v'shalom, you lose the reward. You lost the $5 and you don't even get the mitzvah. So therefore, a person has to be careful. מידה הזאת מגונה מאוד אצל העולם, שאין אדם קיים בעניין שלו, שהוא אומר היום לעשות דבר, מתחרט למחר ואין עומד בדבריו, שהוא נותן לטענות, לתת צדקה, ללמוד תורה, מתחרט, זו מידה רעה. Regret also means changing your mind. A lot of people, they change their mind like they change their undergarments, right? Every day. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to learn every day. I'm going to do a fast. I'm going to go on a diet. Then they see a couple bagels. They see a couple cakes. Chai, after, tomorrow, not today, tomorrow. Right? He falls. So he goes, he changes, that's it. I'm going to exercise every day. He does push-ups today, push-ups tomorrow. Third day, today, it's okay. I work hard this week, It's okay. Next week, give myself leniency. Is what to rely on. Next week, I'll do it. He changes his mind. It's a very bad character trait. The Gemara says in Tanit, why the rain in Bavel used to look like it was going to rain, the clouds, then they went away. It's because people used to say, and they didn't do. He says, I'm coming, Shas Pridot. How much time? I'm going to be there in 10 minutes. 10 minutes on there. 1 hour. Where are you? You said you're coming 10 minutes. Oh, I this. Oh, I that. Blah, 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 blah. He changed his mind. Bli never. One time I said to somebody, Bli neder. He says, Dad, why ask you? Why ask you? That means that you're not going to do it, right? Yeah. But a person has to be careful not to regret and change his mind when you're doing something good. He gives example, learn Torah, give tzedakah. He vows he's going to fast. He regrets it, then he changes his mind. You got to be a person who knows how to make a decision. Person, sometimes he sees people, he gets excited, he gets a hype. He's, I see people with the blue strings. Let's say I want to start wearing the blue strings. I see people going to mikveh. I'm going to start going to mikveh. He sees that, but he doesn't keep doing it. He just he jumps on this for a little bit. All of a sudden he became breastlover, so he's doing breastlover for a little bit. Then he jumps and he becomes this and he becomes that. And he's all over the place from custom to custom to custom. And he says, that's not good. You become unpredictable. And when you become unpredictable, in 1 second you could be in the good. And then you could lead to Haz v'shalom in the bad. If you don't know how to stick to something, word is a word. Right? Like we said, the famous story of the Chavetz Chaim, where he told his daughter, I need you to help me put the stamps in the book. He published his book, right? So they need to fix a couple books and put them away. So it was a couple books on the table. She said, Abba, please don't bother me right now. I want to play with my friends. I'll even do 100. I'll do it later, just not now. She said, okay. He said, okay, no problem. There was maybe 5-10 books on the table. She came back, she sees 100 books on the table. He said, what is this? He says, you said 100? You're going to do 100. You're going to keep your word. He said, what do you mean? How can you go against your word and lie? He used to go and make everybody stand on their word. A word is a word. And therefore she sat and she did 100. She should learn her lesson. That when you say something, you do it. If you can't do it, so don't say it. If somebody tells you, hey, listen, we want to start a shiur. Oh, listen, we want to start this, we want to start that. Don't tell me, hey, okay, let's go. Like how people do, like, yeah, we'll figure it out. No, sit there, think. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you. I want to really think. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it all the way. If I'm not going to do it all the way, if I can't commit from now until next year, maybe it's better I don't say it. So you're going to say no to a lot of things. Okay, fine. Better you do a lot of things, a few things serious all the way, not flip-flop, than to do a lot of things that you flip-flop one day yes, one day no. You know how many people started Daf Yomi? You know how many people started saying every day I'm going to learn? How many people started saying I'm going to come to Nets and they fall? But what do you do when the guys see the new guys, they coming? Hey, one day yes, one day no. You tell them, listen, keep trying. It's going to take a time. It's going to take time. Your body's going to get used to it. You're going to be able, soon you're going to reach a point where it's going to be like second nature to you. You're not going to miss. It's going to be easy for you to get up. And a person has to know that you try. It's not going to happen right away that you're going to be able to say something and keep it 1,000%. But in your mind, you have to know that's the truth. And eventually you'll get there. Baruch